Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new project. This is a multi-platform project for the Chicago Sun-Times. It's called Food We Love. We focus on cooking and talking about it. So today I am absolutely thrilled to have my good friend and Fox 32 news anchor. This is Sylvia Perez, as if you didn't know, joining us here in our Sun-Times kitchen.
Yes.
One of the things you will always point out
is we were the first female anchor team in the city of Chicago. Some followed after, but nobody remembers them, right, Linda?
Of course not. No
So
one
we were
was
the
like
first.
us.
And one of the things I always tell people about is they say this business is very competitive and that you can't work together and be friends. And when we first became co-anchors, we were told, oh, the friendship's going to end, it's not going to last, but we proved them wrong.
We proved them absolutely wrong. In fact, we are so close that people, if they saw only one of us, they'd go, where's the other one? And we talk about everything, including food. All right, so today we've asked Sylvia to come in here, and she's sharing a recipe that's been handed down for generations by her Puerto Rican family.
Yeah, so it's actually a Puerto Rican tradition, arroz con habichuelas, which basically is rice and beans, stewed beans, and it's a Puerto Rican staple. I mean, a lot of Puerto Rican families will eat it every single night for dinner, in addition to other things.
Everything else,
so,
okay,
yes.
all right.
In fact, it got to the point where we ate it so much, I used to think I got sick of it, and then when I grew up, I really missed it. When I eat it, when I taste it, all these spices and everything, it just brings back all these wonderful memories.
Like going home again.
Yeah.
Right?
Doesn't it smell good?
I know, it smells really good too. And so her mom is a great cook.
She is.
I love your mother.
I know, she's great.
She's terrific too. So now we're going to start cooking. So,
yes.
And you said the seasonings are really important.
So the seasonings, yes. Okay, so the seasonings are important. I already have this one going, but just to give you a little example here. So what we do, so this is called a pilon. It's P-I-L-O-N. It's a mortar and pestle. Yeah. But it also is a staple in Puerto Rican families where you get all the spices that you have, because here we have a little cilantro. I think we have some fresh oregano. We're going to put all of these in here, okay? And these are all in the recipe that you guys are going to be able to get on the Sun-Times website.
Okay.
A little bit of garlic, okay? And basically, we're putting all of this together, and then I'm going to be pounding this along. I'm just going to put a little in here. Now, I'm throwing this all in here, but don't worry about this, you guys, because everything's on the
recipe,
website.
Right.
Basically, what you do with this, and you can do one of two things. You could put this in a like a Cuisinart and actually just blend it, but this is the good old-fashioned way. And so you pound it up. You get all the herbs and spices in here. You get them mixed up.
This was your grandmother's?
This was my grandmother's pilon, which I'm happy to say my mother gave it to me. Now, I want you guys to know I have 4 siblings, and they are not happy about the fact that I got grandma's pilon. Abuela's pilon belongs to Sylvia. So, but the thing about it is kind of like, you know how people use cast iron skillets, and when you clean them, you only clean them a certain way.
So they're seasoned?
So they're seasoned, and over the years, this has a seasoning that just makes the food taste even better. Okay, so I've done all this. So this this recipe, once I kind of put all this together,
so we can see. All right,
this is called a sofrito. Okay, a sofrito is like the holy grail for the people who make roux and stuff in New Orleans.
Right.
Okay, so you can either make your homemade sofrito or you can purchase it, which is what we have here. This is called recaito, and you actually, it's a Goya brand. You can find it at most regular grocery stores. You don't have to go to like a Hispanic grocery store.
So in their case, they put it like in a blender or something like that.
They did. They already blended it. I personally, if you're desperate and you don't have the things to do this or you're in a hurry, go ahead and do this, but I got to tell you, it's better to do it this way. The flavors, you can just smell it, right?
And you know, you can smell it too.
And look at the colors.
And look at the colors.
Yeah.
You know, because to me that is
it's a lot better.
Gorgeous.
So I would take this sofrito and I would put it, I would saute it with some olive oil, and then I would also throw these chopped
then that goes
ham
into ham.
You can do ham, you can do bacon, you can do sausage. Although some people would say sausage, who does that? But I do ham or I'll do bacon. Chop it up, and then you basically saute it with a little olive oil. And the smell is delicious. And then once you get that going, then we're going to move on next to the mainstay, which is going to be the beans. Now, you can either drain these beans, they're canned. You don't have to worry about buying them and soaking them overnight. So you can either drain them or you can leave the juice in, which I kind of like to leave some of the juice in because it gives it more flavor. So then we put all of these in here, and you notice also I have cut up some olives with pimiento, Spanish olives, right? And this all goes in here.
All in there.
And then you basically let it come to a boil, and then you cover it up and let it cook for about 10 or 15 minutes. It's really simple, it's really easy, but you're amazed at what all these, and look how beautiful the colors are.
I know,
you're amazed at what all these flavors will taste like once it's in there.
Okay,
so
I'm going to try.
You gonna try it?
Right, yeah,
Actually,
I want to try.
so I'm going to give you some. We're going to put it with rice. Why don't you give me a couple of plates?
Okay, all right.
Because it's definitely served
Here's
with
a plate.
rice.
Okay.
And we also, what's really good with fried plátanos, which are tostones. Have you had those before? Have I made those for you, Linda?
You know, I've known you all these
Yeah.
years, and you've never
Okay.
made them for you.
Yeah,
You don't
they're
like
really
me
good.
or something?
No, you would love them. Okay, so here's the big thing.
Yeah.
As a Puerto Rican, do you like your beans on the side of the rice, or do you like them on top?
What do you
always
like?
good. I like to put them like this, what I'm doing, okay?
Okay, yeah.
And then I like to mix them.
No,
Look how pretty
I think
that
to
is.
put it on the
Okay,
rice. Okay.
take a taste test and tell me what you think. I didn't tell you the big funny story about this. So for years and years, we've all ate Abuela's rice and beans, and there was something about her rice and beans, isn't that flavorful?
It really
that was
is.
always so good. There was a secret. And so finally one day I said, Mom, come on, what are you doing? She goes, no, I just throw a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
This is what I do.
Oh, not too long ago, a few years ago, my sister was in the kitchen with my mom. My mom was making her rice and beans, and my sister noticed my mother was throwing a little sugar at the end.
Stuck it in.
And we're like, that explains everything. It's the sugar. So on the website, I have gotten the recipe for you, minus the sugar, but to really
can
add
add
the
a
touch,
little?
throw a little sugar in there, and actually throw a lot of sugar in there.
Because you know what? I understand that because I do that with spaghetti sauce.
Right?
Yep.
And
I add a
it's
little
the
bit of
finishing
sugar.
touch.
Yep.
And I have to tell you, the beans are even more delicious on day
It
2.
is. It's just
Yeah.
absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
So
Do you like it?
I love
Yeah.
it. And then I hope you'll come back and you'll teach us how to make another special dish.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can keep doing this, all right?
Only if you come on my show. Okay?
Maybe I could be, twist my arm a little bit.
Work
Okay,
something
maybe
out.
I can do that. All right, okay. Now, I hope all of you will come back as well as we share more food we love. I'm Linda Yu. We'll see you next time right here on ChicagoSunTimes.com. See you.
Yum.
Bye. Yum.
Okay, want some more?
Okay. It's great. For this yummy recipe and so much more, go to the Chicago Sun-Times website. The address is right here on your screen.